Hello, we're here with Nicole Castillo, director, producer, and writer of The Last Protester. So this is a drama sci-fi, but apparently it's also a very personal project. Tell us about what inspired you.
Well, I mean, it's a fictional film, but it's based on my great uncle who lived in Cuba, and he worked for Fidel Castro and Che Guevara. And the main character in this film is someone who, what I wanted to explore is the moral ambiguity of working under this kind of communist rule, but doing it because he's trying to protect his family and keep them safe. And what is that gray area? And how is someone supposed to live their life? Are they supposed to follow moral codes by protecting their family, or is it worth it to blatantly harm others in order to do so? And that's kind of what I was looking to explore in this film.
And one of the reasons why the film is in this festival, it's because it's very female-driven. So you have a really strong female character in the movie. Do you want to talk a little bit about this daughter?
Yeah, this girl is kind of a hybrid of a lot of different people in my life. First and foremost, it's my 16-year-old cousin who lives in Cuba, and she's kind of fed up living under communist rule, and she wants to get out, she wants to be free, and I've seen her fight, kind of argue with police officers in Cuba, and it's very dangerous for her to do so, but she stands up for what she believes in. And the other thing is, it kind of represents me. After I filmed the movie, I kind of realized what it was about is my father. He's always been so against Cuba after he left. He's so scarred. And when I went to Cuba finally this past summer, he was very hurt. And when I came back, he kind of finally accepted that I went there and explored my culture. And what this is about is this daughter, this girl, me, finally being able to have a relationship with Cuba that her dad never allowed her to have.
And you want to go deeper into this. So this film has been doing great. You got some awards already, but you want to do more. So what are your plans with this subject, with these characters, with these real people who inspired you?
Well, initially I wanted to take this project as a proof of concept. It's a short film and make it into a feature. But because it's based on real characters, I have gone and I've interviewed my great uncle, who worked with Che Guevara and Fidel Castro, and his sons, and I decided that maybe I would pursue a documentary instead to tell the story of these real people, because there's just so much there that I want to share with the world. I mean, Cuba is only 90 minutes away from the United States, and most people know very little about it, so I think my mission is to introduce mainstream culture more to what this beautiful culture is, this complicated, beautiful culture.
And since this was such a personal project, how was it to find the actors who could represent these people that are so close to you, and the whole process? Did you have big challenges, or was it a smooth production?
Well, initially I wanted to look for Hispanic actors just because it was a kind of a Cuban-inspired film, but in the end it didn't really matter so much. The core was the story. That was the most important part, and the casting process was very arduous. It took more than 3 months, and I wish I could have spent more time doing it, but I called upon knew I could trust with this material because it's so important to me, to my family, and I just wanted to get it right. So I think the cast was really able to deliver in such a very challenging kind of endeavor.
And when can people see it here?
So the film will be playing around 4:30 tomorrow, October 20th, Friday, Regal Cinema, and yeah, so far that's where it will be. Hopefully I'll take it to more festivals, and yeah.
It's been in a few so far.
Yeah.
And where can people find you on